guys, it's Monkeys.com! That was a bit of an over the top intro, wasn't it, eh? Right, anyway, this vlog is going to be about car cruises and car meets and things like that, just in general. And mainly the problem that the police have with them. I've been to quite a couple. I've been to two around here, I think two, maybe three. Three around here. I've been to one in Wirral as well. That was on Tuesday. First time I'd been up there. It was really, really good. Everyone there was friendly. It was a small meet, so it was just local people, and it was really enjoyable. Because I'd never been. Well, I have been up the Wirral, but I haven't been purposely going around the Wirral anyway. So, yeah, what are your views on car meets? Do you think that they're all right? I mean, personally, I don't think that they do anything to society. They're normally held in car parks after the shops have shut. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, people just park up and they just stand around looking at cars, talking about cars. The main difference is a car meet is not a race meet. People don't race there because it's just sort of, if you were to do anything stupid or anything, if you were to do a burnout or something, you'd be classed as the clown of the whole day, and you'd be kicked out by the actual people who were there anyway. So that's why you don't act like a total monkey at these things, because you just get kicked out. And rightly so, because you're going to spoil it for everyone else. If the police see you messing about, they're going to kick everyone out, because they're going to just assume that everyone's like that, aren't they? So, that's where the difference is. Because people who go to car meets, they're not bothered about actually showing off, because they just show off their cars. They don't show off their driving, or most of the time their poor driving skills. Because yes, there are things that you can show off at these meets, which is sort of like how loud your car is, and I'll stick a little video in here of that. A little example there. That was from the October one, which I went to in Llandudno. That was when everyone was sort of like, that was a memorial meet, that one, so everyone was sort of like popping and banging their cars, just sort of like as a memory really. And then I think there was a minute's silence as well after that. But now this one that I went to up on the Wirral, it was a very close, tight one. It was apart from everyone getting kicked out of one of the car parks, it was all right. I mean, people weren't getting kicked out because they were doing anything stupid. We were literally just parked up there in a line, and then some warden guy car park attendant comes over and starts ranting and raving. So, no, that's pretty much it about that. But I mean, that was a really nice day, though. I mean, obviously it was a bit damp like this, but I'd never been around there before. It was really good. Anyway, yeah, there was a guy there who said that he came up onto Anglesey for a little bit of a holiday, and he got pulled over by the police because he had a Cruise North Wales sticker on the back of his car, and the police come trotting up to him and ask him. They tell him that. Well, they say, do you know cruising in North Wales is illegal? And the problem with having a go, not having a go, the problem with tackling someone that you've just pulled over with that kind of attitude and with that saying that makes people think that, oh, the police are just out there just to stop people from sort of enjoying themselves. But I think the main question is, what actually is cruising? Because the definition of cruising, sort of like in driving sense, is just driving around. Cruising, it's not racing. Cruising is not racing. Racing is illegal, yes, rightly so. You're not supposed to do it on public roads. That's absolutely fine. If you were racing, or if you had Race North Wales, then I would assume the police would come up to you and say you do know racing is illegal in North Wales. That's absolutely fine. Cruising, however, it's absolutely harmless. Driving around. I was out last night with a couple of mates. We saw loads of Vespa riders drive past. Were they cruising? Was what they're doing illegal? What's the definition of cruising? Going out without any purpose, just driving around. What am I doing right now? I'm making a vlog. I'm not driving anywhere. I do need to go to Halfords, but that is if I need to go right at the roundabout to go up to Halfords. Oh, look, I'm going left. Don't know why I'm going down here. Haven't taken a wrong turn. I'm just going to go for a little cruise whilst I'm making a vlog. Does this mean this is illegal? I'd love for some bloody police officers to try and pull me over and do me actually doing that. But no, it's just it's the fact that they assume when you say that you're going for a cruise that you're doing something wrong. Oh shit! I mean, that wasn't. I turned and then it didn't turn. Oh! It's not like I've got bald tyres on the front either. God, I'd know if I had that. I wouldn't have turned at all there. But no, cruising, I mean, most of the time when I'm out with my mates, we just cruise around and don't do anything. So how is it up to the police to say that you can't do that? I mean, it's an organised meet. Every single one of these organised meets that I've gone to, the police are actually fully aware that they're there. The one that I went to where I just took that little video with the cars popping and that, apparently there were actually 2 undercover police officers there. So the police are fully aware of these things going on. They always attend, or in some form. And yet they still try and sort of, I don't know, pull something on you for driving around. Now this lad who actually got pulled over, he claimed that he purchased the car in Wales and the sticker was already on there, so he got away with it. I mean, obviously, what would he have been charged with? Cruising. There's no law saying that you can't drive around. He's not been racing, so that's irrelevant. I know, careless driving, nope. Dangerous driving, nope. Reckless driving, nope. Loitering. He's in a bloody car. Of course he's not loitering because he's not staying in one place. It's just stupid how the police think that they can pick and choose the couple of cars that sort of like they feel the need to pull over. It's like when I was in my little Fiat, that was a bright yellow car. It was very noticeable. I got pulled over 4 times in that car. 3 of those times they asked me who I was, where I was going, where I'd come from. And obviously I told them. I didn't really need to tell them because they didn't have a reason to pull me over. But no, I told them, and then they said immediately after I told them, they went, "Okay, you can go on your way." What's up with that? I mean, you pulled me over for a purpose. You must bloody pull me over for a purpose. You're not going to pull me over for no reason, are you? And then you ask me all these questions, general questions, not even specific questions, like, I don't know, have you been driving around a certain place today? Nope. Nah. Anyway, and then there was another time where, I don't know, it was a weird one. It was very, very hot in the car. Windows were steaming up and everything. I was able to see and drive and everything, that's fine, but the rear windows were steaming up. And 2 of my mates in the back, they decided to take the tops off. God knows what reason, I don't know. But, oh, clumpy gears. No, we passed a police car in a 40 zone. I was doing bang on 40. I knew full well I wasn't speeding or anything. Passed the police car, they looked at us, we looked at them. Then they decided to follow us. Then eventually, because I knew that they were going to follow us, I just pulled over, like a normal place to pull over. And they were forced to pull over to not look suspicious themselves. And then they come up to me, and then the strangest ever thing, they said to each other, "Can you smell something?" I was like, "You can smell something? What the hell can you smell?" And then they said, "We're going to breathalyze you." And I was like, "Okay, you can breathalyze me. I know that I've not had a drink, so I know that that thing's going to cool up to 0. So I know that you're talking absolute shit, basically." So no, that was a really weird night, because the moment they breathalyzed me and it came up to 0, they said, "Right, you can go on your way now." I was like, "What? Why do you keep pulling me over for no apparent reason, asking me these questions, general questions, then saying you can go? I mean, what's the point? Just wasting time out of your time." And you know what the funny thing is? With the amount of police cars that I've seen, I've never been pulled over in this car yet. What does that say? I'm driving a totally normal car now, normal colour, normal everything. Yes, I've got a few little stylish changes which might, I don't know, which might stick me out, but I'm not sticking out like a sore thumb, am I? No, it's just the assumption that the police make that you've done something wrong just because you're driving a noticeable car. So, yeah, anyway, back onto the topic, cruising and that. I mean, if you haven't been to one, I would suggest you go, just for the atmosphere, because they're normally incredibly friendly. Everyone there is really, really welcome. This is a dodgy road that I've come down, muddy and everything. Yeah, it's just an amazing atmosphere there, especially with the sound of all the engines. Everyone's sort of showing off what they've done to the cars. It's just incredible. the smells and everything. I mean, obviously there were some people there who might, oh god, I've got no grip at all on here. Not that I've got dead tyres, I've got loads of tread left on my tyres on the front. So, oh god, what's this guy doing? He's with his daughter. Smile and wave, smile and wave. So yeah, I mean, I only really go to the ones which I'm able to go to. The next one is on the Sunday, the 2nd of November. That's in Junction again. I'll be going there and probably taking a couple of videos and that. Oh no, sorry, that one is not in Junction. That one is actually on Colwyn Bay Promenade. Now, if you don't know the layout of this promenade, it's obviously it's a bay of sorts, and basically the car parking places, they're like diagonal, but they're pointing the actual sea. So I think I can imagine what the plan is that everyone will line up along the prom, and it'll just be such an amazing view to go there and see that. I mean, if you got like an aerial view of it, it'd just be incredible, because you see all these cars lined up along the whole length. I mean, normally at these things, sort of like you get a couple hundred cars going and obviously more people going. Normally there's close to about half a K. What am I going on about? There's about 500, 600, 700-ish people who go. Obviously throughout the night. They don't go at one lot, because that's a lot of people. But no, it's just an amazing night, and I think this one, because it's at a really good place, I think this is just going to be a lot better as well. And yeah, that should be a good night. I'll obviously take a couple of videos of that, and well, if the moment comes up to it anyway. So oh god, what are cars doing here for? Oh yeah, can I pop in there? Go on, mate, you can go past. Don't know where he came from. Did he come from down there? Oh god, wow, that is a drop. Bloody hell. That must be someone's house down there, but there is a massive drop going down to it. Oh, this is a nice little view. Top of here, on the river. It'd help if I knew what the name of the river was, so that I could let you lot know where it was, but oh well. It's a lovely little bridge, that. Lovely little place. Don't know why there were cars parked there. There might be residents, but no, that's it for this vlog. I think it is. Yes, it is. Oh wow, it is. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll try and come up with something for the next vlog, and this has been Monkeys Nuts Calm, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.